Okay, so this is the new school Bow4. So let's go ahead. We are going to start off. First of all, hey, what are you doing? Look at you, Lisa. Keep your head in the boat. What's going on there? All right, so besides that, let's go ahead and let's move on. First of all, let's talk about, again, my favorite subject, right? Establishing forward body angle. We can see that Denise has gone over a little bit. Chris, you're still pretty much up and down. Nora, you're still pretty much up and down. And Lisa, you're pretty much still up and down. And you guys can see that the knees have already started to move up, right? So we want to make sure that before the knees are moving up, we're really getting that body out and over before we head into the catch. Now, the next thing I want to focus on is Nora. I really want you to watch your blade work, and especially your hands as you move towards the catch. So you can see here, right, you are pretty in line with the small of Chris's back with your hands as you're coming up. And then as you come forward, you're really dipping down. So you started out maybe somewhere here, and you ended up down here into her pant line. So what you really want to do is try to keep those hands higher as you come forward, right? If you see the handle height of Denise here as opposed to your handle height, you can tell your handle heights are very, very off from each other. Right, and what this is causing, as you can see, right, your blade is really skying way up here, high off the water, and it's going to cause you to miss a lot of water at the catch, right? So you can see here, there you're in the water, and your legs are already starting to go down. You're kind of, as I would say, slapping at the water, right? So you're slapping at it, you're hacking at it, you're getting in very, very late, which also causes your back to open up a little bit early, right? And your legs are flying down a lot faster than everyone else's because you're not getting that connection at the top of the catch. So your legs are kind of like, woo, going for a ride, and they're not really catching the water. So just make sure that you're focusing on, and that all just comes from that dip of the hands, and you do it almost every single stroke. So as you're watching this, just keep an eye on your handle heights and keep an eye on that catch timing and how that dip is throwing off the catch timing. So Denise, we're going to take a look at you next. Now, we usually love to put you into stroke seat, right, Denise? And really, for stroke seat, we really want someone who has like a really strong feathering abilities, right? Like nice, good early roll-up. So if we watched Peter with the stern part of this boat, we saw super nice early roll-up. You can see in this picture, right, you are fully compressed, right? Your knee is straight up over your ankle, and your oar is still feathered. So as we work on our stroke, let's focus on, for you especially, is that early roll-up, trying to get in super early. I'm going to put you behind Peter a little bit more often so you can try to adapt his super early roll-up, because it's going to help your catch timing. So you see here, you're kind of flip catching right at the top. Your brain doesn't have time to process flip catch, place, press, pry. Like, you can't do all of that stuff at once. Right? You've got to do it early. You've got to prep early so that you have time to think about the catch. It's not bad. The catch timing is not bad, but man, if you get that early roll-up working for you, it is just going to be so nice. And it'll hopefully also help this kind of early opening of the back that we're seeing a little bit of. So I'm just going to let this play through just a little bit here. Now, Chris, what I want you to watch, and I know you've been working on it because it's definitely got better since we've recorded this, is I want you to watch your out from the finish. So that was a good example, right? You're coming in, it almost looks like you're coming in a little too high, right? That oar is definitely above your bra band. But then you're coming in at your bra band, and look at where your hands go. They go straight out from your bra band, right? There's no down and away. And you have definitely gotten better at this since we videotaped. The last practice that we had was a lot better. You were definitely getting that C out in your belly a lot better. but this is kind of what you were doing before. And also I want you to notice right here, so you're still straight up and down, almost your shoulders over your hips. And then as you go forward, you kind of lunge forward right there. See that little micro lunge? And that lunge is going to definitely cause check in the boat and cause the boat to move a little bit more towards the stern of the boat, right? Kind of ruining the run of the boat, causing that check feeling. So something to really, really watch out for there. Lisa, also every once in a while you also do the same thing, give a little extra lunge at the catch. I would also say you need a little more down and away at the finish. It's not bad, but you could use a little more down and away right at the finish, and then a little bit more early body swing so that you're not lunging at the top of the catch. All right, so we'll just let this play out, let you guys watch yourselves for a little bit. I'll add the slow motion again here in a second. And just break it down, just slow it down so you can see all those little points I was talking about earlier. As we increase that stroke rating, these things tend to get exacerbated a little bit. Yeah. So everybody just coming into the bow and really swinging out of the bow a little bit earlier with that body would really help lift that boat up out of the water right at the finish. So I'll go ahead and let it play again.